The concert at the Windsor Colosseum was the first time we'd been able to play some of our new songs off our new Fanatic album on camera. We'd been doing them live in the band for a little while, and we'd gotten them to the point where they sounded great and they're powerful and together, but we actually got to have them seen and heard. So it was really exciting in that regard. You know, you're kind of standing on the edge when you do something like that with new material. And also because you have an audience that's never heard this stuff before. Our philosophy is real. It's a real rock band, and we just go out there and we do our show and we try to pour it on really hot and make it edgy and light a fire. And the new stuff is really probably the most rock stuff we've ever done.
Now don't try to tell me the world is changing. Heart's getting stupid. Now that is a strange thing. I got a heartbeat. I feel the heat rise. I got no questions. I got no alibis left.
More rock than Dreamboat Annie by far, or any of the other albums we've done. It's just heavier and bigger and deals with more global topics, and it's just a lot of fun for us to do. So we kept it. We kept the show we did in Windsor the same as the show we would do in New York or in LA or San Francisco or Seattle, you know. Just looking straight into people's eyes and going, hello, you know. Alone is a song that reaches in and grabs people on a really primal level. They might be just out there going like, oh yeah, the Wilson sisters heard him before. But by the time Alone is over, it's the biggest response we get all night. And I think that's because people all can identify with the little lonely child inside themselves. And that song really points right at that lonely place. It's a sad song. And these days, you don't hear that many sad songs that don't have happy endings, you know? So I think people really are moved by it.
But I tell myself I'm doing all right. There's nothing left to do tonight but go crazy on ya. Crazy on you. Let me go crazy, crazy on you. Oh.
Crazy on You, of course, is a classic. Nancy played a really great opening acoustic guitar intro to it. It's powerful, and it talks about how messed up we thought the world was in 1976. But strangely enough, that song could have been written yesterday. I mean, it's just a song about, boy, we got some problems in this world. What do we do? Well, the answer is, you know, compassion, love. This is our way out, grabbing hold of each other. That's what Crazy on You is about.
Let me go crazy, crazy on you. Oh. While man's world is crying in pain, what you gonna do when everybody's insane? So afraid of one who's so afraid of you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Barracuda, a song written out of anger Sometimes, you know, that's part of my personality, is that if you catch me at a moment when I'm not expecting to be made angry, the anger is all the worse. And that song, it sounds pretty amazing on this particular show. I think because it's put up against all the songs from Fanatic, which are, wow, you know, have a lot of juice. Barracuda was written as a response to a sleazebag who said something really uncalled for to me and Nancy. And, you know, we're just not the kind of women to sit there and go, oh, really? No, we get pissed off. And so those lyrics came straight out of anger. Mashallah, it's a song about love. It's a love song, and then the answer, the chorus is like, this is how it's supposed to be. You know, I love singing that song because it's in a different key than I always sing in, and it wakes me up, and it just makes me just go for it and just reach for it. You know, and I've had feelings of pure light when I've sung that song. So I always love singing it.
Yes, stay with me. Remain, remain, remain.
Good old Magic Man.
Tried to realize it all. Mama says she's worried, growing up in a hurry.
We haven't changed Magic Man much since the beginning. I think because people would probably come up and slap us across the face if we did. Magic Man, to me now, is kind of like a schoolgirl song. I can get up there and go, I'm 24, this is my first love, you know. So, Magic Man's fun.
He's a magic man. We got magic man.
I love being on stage, and singing is such a physical act. And it's also, for me, it's also a spiritual feeling. So getting up on stage and singing a song, I really feel it deep inside. It's almost a spiritual experience. It makes singing into a spiritual experience. That's what I love the most about being on stage. I think especially now that everyone's got these great big, huge TVs with HD and everything, it's pretty close to being there. You've got the feeling of the wide stage and the lights bouncing off of the drums and everything chrome. You see a lot of gorgeous light and color. We're wearing cool clothes. I mean, it's awesome.